Welcome to this explainer. Okay, today we are diving headfirst into what is, without a doubt, the most explosive, fiercely debated topic in sports history. I mean, for the last 2 decades, the football universe has been completely dominated by two absolute cinematic titans. They've split fans, they've split pundits, and they've literally rewritten the history books right down the middle. This isn't just your standard sporting rivalry. No, it's an unprecedented statistical arms race. It's a deeply emotional war. We're talking about two players who didn't just break records. They obliterated the very concept of what's possible on a football pitch. Let's get right into it.
So who actually holds the ultimate crown? It's a question that triggers intense, literal table-pounding debates in pubs, locker rooms, and sports desks all over the globe. Look, for fans choosing between these two, it isn't just about football. It's almost like a religious alignment. You're either drawn to relentless, engineered perfection and sheer willpower, or you align with pure innate genius and artistic playmaking. And the emotional impact these two have on their supporters, completely unprecedented in modern history. People don't just casually watch them play. They tie their own personal happiness directly to the successes and failures of these two individuals. It's a battle for the absolute highest throne in the sport, and it's a debate that basically demands you pick a side.
Section 1. The Forever War. Two worldwide icons. It really boils down to the goal machine versus the magician. Now, to truly understand the gravity of this debate, we've got to look back at those years they spent going head-to-head in Spain. El Clásico wasn't just Real Madrid versus Barcelona anymore. It was this deeply personal, incredibly high-stakes battlefield. The tension was genuinely cinematic. I mean, it reached an absolute boiling point during that legendary Pep Guardiola and Jose Mourinho era where every single match felt exactly like a heavyweight title fight. On one side, you had Ronaldo, this athletic terminator built for power, verticality, and lethal precision. And on the other, Messi, the ultimate playmaker dictating the rhythm of the game like it's a direct extension of his own mind, weaving through defenders with impossible balance. So let's look at the hard, undeniable numbers that actually fueled this rivalry.
Section 2. The Machine. Rewriting the record books. Whenever sports journalists build the case for Cristiano Ronaldo, they point straight to the ruthless mathematics of his career. We are talking about over 850 official senior career goals. Over 850! He's the all-time leading goal scorer in men's international football, with well over 120 goals just for Portugal. That's a record people honestly thought would never be touched. And he's conquered the absolute toughest leagues in the world, right? Winning titles in England, Spain, and Italy. Plus, he's lifted 5 Champions League trophies, which includes that historic three-peat with Real Madrid, where he was the undisputed king of the knockout stages. He literally holds the record as that tournament's all-time top scorer with 140 goals. His sheer volume, his terrifying aerial ability, and that unbelievable physical longevity, they've absolutely obliterated the record books. He proved that through sheer obsession and hard work, you can basically engineer the ultimate footballer.
Section 3. The Magician. The World Cup champion.
Now, for the Messi camp, the debate effectively ended in Qatar back in 2022. While his resume already boasted a staggering, record-breaking 8 Ballon d'Or awards, 4 Champions League titles, and over 800 career goals of his own, lifting the spectacular FIFA World Cup was the ultimate missing piece. And he didn't just win it, right? He carried the narrative weight of an entire nation on his shoulders, and it all culminated in that absolute heart-stopping final against France. It wasn't just a trophy, it was a deeply emotional climax for millions of supporters who just wanted to see the magician complete football. That victory, combined with his status as La Liga's all-time top scorer and the player with the most recorded assists in football history, it cemented his status for many as the undisputed, untouchable greatest of all time. It fundamentally shifted the entire gravity of this global debate.
Section 4. The 2026 Dream. An unfinished epic.
But, a true sports debate is never fully settled while the players are still active, and Ronaldo's psychology, it simply does not allow for surrender. Cristiano Ronaldo's biggest dream remains unfulfilled, winning a World Cup title. The pursuit of this singular grand trophy is the exact driving force keeping the machine out there on the pitch. While Messi sort of completed his puzzle and achieved total narrative closure, Ronaldo is looking squarely ahead to North America in 2026. He's fueled by this obsessive, relentless desire to equal that ultimate achievement. Honestly, it's a testament to his unmatched competitive drive. Even after achieving absolutely everything else in the club game, his fire to conquer the world stage burns hotter than ever.
And that creates one of the most pressing, mouth-watering questions in modern sports. Can Ronaldo actually defy time, create history, and win the Grand Trophy in 2026? This upcoming tournament represents the absolute highest-stakes chapter imaginable. Just imagine the global narrative if he pulls it off. If Portugal makes a deep run and Ronaldo lifts that gold trophy, the entire GOAT debate is blown wide open all over again. It's the ultimate what-if scenario, and it's literally keeping sports journalists and fans awake at night.
So, will 2026 fulfill his lifelong dream, or will it remain just that, a dream forever? Leaving his ultimate fate hanging in the balance like this elevates the dramatic tension to a whole new level. Just picture the sheer cinematic intensity of a 41-year-old Cristiano Ronaldo stepping onto that pitch, carrying the monumental weight of his entire legacy. The whole world will be watching, waiting to see if he can deliver the ultimate rebuttal to Messi's 2022 triumph, or if the curtain will finally fall on his international career in heartbreak. It is the perfect, gripping epilogue to the greatest rivalry the sport has ever seen.
But hey, the choice is ultimately yours. Who do you think is the best player of all time? We've weighed Ronaldo's ruthless 800-plus goals, his Champions League dominance, and that unmatched longevity against the pure, innate magic of Messi's playmaking, his 8 Ballon d'Ors, and his historic 2022 World Cup glory. Are you backing the magician who seemingly completed football in Qatar, or are you standing with the lethal goal machine, still fiercely chasing his ultimate destiny on the road to 2026? Drop your arguments and your favorite memories of this episode